Thanks to Greg at Egosoft for providing me with the keys to the Split Vendetta and Cradle of Humanity expansions. Space. It's pretty big, and there's a lot of it. These are the voyages of Captain Sokka. My mission? To start with one ship and 10,000 credits, and make a name for myself. Will I trade? Will I fight? I don't know. But join me, won't you? This is X4, a roleplay series. Sokka's log 8250216. After a brief hiatus, we were building 3 defense platforms in Tharka's Cascade 15. We started building the last remaining fighters for Kremenkenslatt for the Uneasy Ceasefire mission. Delilah's swan song, piloted by Miss Tanaka, helped defend the defense platform next to Xenon Space. We met up with the diplomatic escort, all 36 ships ready to go. Kremenkenslatt took command of the fleet, and Dalbusta told us of a Paranid named Zatin Mankit, who is opposed to the ceasefire, and tasked us to getting rid of him. We scoped out Zatin Mankit's fleet, which was comprised of a carrier and multiple destroyers. A prudent approach would be needed. Before we could assemble our fleet, the Xenon had other ideas. They jumped in with an I and 2 Ks and took out one of our defense platforms. We were forced to retreat to the safety of our well-manned and well-gunned station. Miss Tanaka bravely engaged the Eye in close combat with Delilah's swan song, destroying the Eye and leaving only a few Xenon left. It's time we take stock and look at our losses. Mr. Wayman, K on approach. If you please begin the attack formation. And welcome back, everyone, by the way. We are here on the Victory, as you can see, still in Tharka's Cascade, and there is a lowly K out there somewhere. We're moving our battle group into attack formation. You can see Miss Tanaka there in the Delilah Swan Song getting ready for approach. It just looks like 1K for now, and luckily the Spear of Odin with the other Terran fleet is here as well. We do have a P that is trying to engage as well. Basically what we're going to try to do is get our admin station back up and running. If we go to the plan build, we can see that we do need a lot of goods. We have the money and the builder on the way. We just need our advanced electronics, field coils, shield, and turret components to get them back functioning. And it does look like our destroyers are making their approach. Miss Tanaka, get us in a good firing position, if you please, and not too close. These guns operate at 6 kilometers. So, yeah, there's that K right there. You know what? As a matter of fact, I will take the battle group for now.
Okay.
And we are just within range. It looks like barely out of range. But if we can nail those engines and get them down, then all the better. Ooh, that didn't take long at all. One laser beam. Ooh! And is that the
Vanguard?
The Shiuku Vanguard?
Asgard.
So is the Asgard shooting at the Argon? Oh, that's interesting. All right, Mr. Weeman, if you please, let's get our battle group back into friendly territory and let's regroup and get some more fighters on this place. So it does look like, indeed, the Argon Vanguard is being attacked by the Terrans. They're both our friends, and this is a little bit awkward indeed, especially if that, yeah, the Argon Shiuku is bringing all of our energy cells, so if he gets destroyed, the Terrans are actually setting us back quite a bit. We might have to get the Amazon up here to deliver some of our stuff for us. And indeed, looking at the Victory battle group, we are short 2 small fighters, and we're short 8 medium fighters. But of the medium fighters that are there, the Scimitar is still alive and kicking, and Brock still hasn't kicked the bucket. So I don't know whether or not he just didn't deploy or what the deal with that is. But of our 2 surviving medium ships, yep, old Brock Yeah, Brock Clausen, our 2.5-star pilot that's been with us basically the whole series, is still alive and kicking. Good job, Brock. And I don't know if we also want to start building more medium fighters or not, because we do have that one mission that we were working on to help old Kremenkenslat, looking at our mission manager, the mediators. If we set that to the active, we can see that they are chilling there in Pious Mist, that carrier group there. I don't know if they're classified as Paranid or Holy Order, so if I attack them and say they're Paranid, will these defense stations go nuts? Or if they are Holy Order, will this Holy Order station go nuts? And in fact, it may not live to see the time that we get there. So that's all well and good. Let's take a look at our... Yeah, so just a few small fighters there outside our admin station, and we do have some turrets there. 27 cargo drones, 48 large pulse turrets, 24 medium flak turrets. So it can defend itself until it gets built up. Also, we have a xenon power plant that has stood up there that we are going to need to take care of as soon as the carrier group is ready. And I think once our Ares are built, we can get them aboard the Victory that is now here in system and do the work from there. Oh, hello, Delilah. What do we have here?
Operative. The Intervention Corps just signaled that their fleet is approaching the Yaki base. If you wish to contribute to the war effort and reap the spoils, now is the time to engage.
Okay. So they are making their way there then? Interesting enough. How quickly would it... I mean, where in the world is the fleet? Let me take a look at the mission manager, Fate of the Yaki, and we will do... Set that to active. I mean, they're here at the wharf. I don't know if they're going to be at the Yaki base. I think we have time to help Kremenkenslat because they're going to have to get through the wharf. And they're probably going to stop and attack the wharf. And they may get wiped out and need to get another wave going. And then they have to pass a shipyard, which is even more daunting than the wharf. Only then will they jump in, take care of the defense platform. So yeah, we have some time, I believe. So let's just get our Ares up and running and on the Victory. Mr. Weeman, you can stop here, please. And we'll look and see. No, we're not building the Ares just yet, but hand me that PA system, please. Crew of Saka Spaceworks, this is your chairman speaking. I want to commend each and every one of you on your efforts in the recent Tharka's Cascade expedition. We are not a warfaring navy. We don't really stick our nose into things that is none of our business. But when we are pressed, we will go on the offensive. I believe in each and every one of you, and your actions were exemplary. The Xenon are a relentless force, and you face them with the courage that can be expected of any military soldier. We have faced the Xenon threat before, but never on that scale. When we engage the Xenon again, I hope that you will repel them with the same amount of vigor that you showed today. Let us not forget the pilots that were lost, and continue to fight in their honor. Our next stop is Paradise Space, where you will once again be asked to fulfill your duties. Let's get it done so we can go home at the end of the day. That is all. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Weeman. Hold here. Be expecting 2 more Ares fighters. And then we will head off to Paradise Space. All right, that was good. It's always good to touch base with the crew. Speaking of which, there is one crew member that I want to speak to. Brock, my man. Good to see you. And good to see the ship in one piece as well. Did you get in that tussle in Tharka's Cascade at all? Just wondering if you were able to score any kills for us. Keep doing you, and I'll talk to you later, okay, buddy? Yeah, I tell you what, Brock is, I don't understand how he's lived so long, but it's always good to see. Brock isn't the one that I actually wanted to speak to, but I figured since I was here on the Victory, we might as well. Miss Tanaka, a moment if you please. Good job getting that eye taken care of. That was quite the explosion, but I couldn't help but notice that the the ship was a little bit closer than the range of the main guns. Just remember that these guns can go to 6K, so there's no need to crawl up its butt and see what it had for lunch. So just keep that in mind in the future. This is quite the weapon. I'm sure you know how to use it well. Just be a little bit more careful in the future, if you please, especially in the combat coming up. So just keep your distance, let the guns fly, and I'll speak to you after the engagement, okay? All right, 2 more small ships. The Ares are built. Hopefully, they will survive. Let's meet our pilots. Hello,
Ares.
Mr. Sakarna? Nice, 2 stars. Good to see you. You'll be getting into action very soon, so hope you're ready for that. And Mr. Rayner as well, good to meet you. Welcome aboard. You'll be assigned to the Victory, and we're going to get hot pretty quick. So I hope your basic training covered basic dog fighting, because you might need it here in a minute. Be safe out there, and let's get it done, okay? All right, and with that, let's get our 2 Ares aboard the Victory. In the Alpha group, let us intercept for Commander. And there they go, attached for the Victory, and we will be heading off soon. Actually, we've got the Excalibur Vanguard down here as well. I think we're going to attach the Excalibur, if I can get over the thing. We can attach the Excalibur Vanguard to the Victory as well, and we can actually contribute a little bit for the upcoming offensive. Yeah, looking at the Spoils of Victory quest, there is no marker for the Spear of Odin anymore. They were out here by the Xenon Wharf, and it's supposed to be showing me the current location of the Terran Commander, but I don't see it. So without further ado and delay, let's get out to Paranid space. Oh, that's curious. Is the Spear of Odin here in Argon Prime? That's a little odd. At any rate, let us do the uneasy ceasefire. All right, Ares coming aboard. This is our first Ares here. And you wouldn't think that it would have more hull than our Eclipse Vanguard, but I think these 2 can definitely do the work, as with those Paranid level 3 shields and those Mark II cannons as well. And second Ares en route, a nice low profile. I like that. It must be hard to hit when you're nose to nose. Although if it turns to its side, that's a pretty wide profile indeed. They'll have to make sure that they're always attacking from the front. All right, Mr. Weeman is pulling off. There is Miss Tanaka and the Delilah's Swan Song leaving as well. The Nightshade and the Lily. And we will be in Paranid space before you know it. Hopefully we can catch up to that carrier group. It looks like they're moving to a different location than we were accustomed to. And a nice look at the King there. I tell you, as many times as you see, you never get quite used to seeing large ships moving around, especially when you know they're yours. That helps out a lot too. And here in Tharka's Cascade, the administration center itself is being rebuilt and reconstructed. This thing took quite the hit in that initial attack, but luckily it looks like this dock area was unaffected. Once we get the admin station in, I believe there's only 1 more module to repair, and then the rest is getting our turrets back up in line and then getting those drones as well. We lost all of our defense drones for this station, so we really need to get those back as well. Oh, and not a moment too soon, the station comes online. We can see those large turrets at work, and that little M is no threat. Now, if another I or a couple Ks come in, that's where the trouble will lie for sure. Yeah, so this is a problem. The Terrans have flown through Argon space, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of deserve it. If they're gonna fly through Terran or Argon space, the Terrans better expect, yeah, some resistance, let's say. They shouldn't have done that. I mean, they have a straight shot from the asteroid belt into Savage Spur 2 and Savage Spur 1. They don't need to go over the river and through the woods, up, down, and around, then up through Argon Prime and up to Tharka's Cascade. That's a stupid way to do it. Oh, okay. Yeah, looks like a couple more fighters are coming in. Thankfully, the station is not helpless while this is getting rebuilt. That is good to see. And you know, having a building right in front of your turrets doesn't seem conducive to proper defense, but you know, what can you do? Never look a gift horse in the mouth, but it kind of looks like they're shooting themselves more than the enemy. All right, Miss Tanaka, I'll take it from here if you please. All right, everyone, so we are in Pious Miss, and I do not want to risk my entire fleet when all we have to do is shoot one person. So what I'll do is I will try to do a travel mode flyby in which I hit them at full speed, will fly right by the carrier group and leave them in the dust. And I'm telling the rest of the victory group to go back home. Just in case they fall us into Argon space, we can have a little bit of cover from our stations and maybe help from either the Terrans or the Argon, depending. I'm not sure if they'll come to our aid, but it's a lot better than just sitting here with a fleet and waiting to be blown up. All right, pulling up, and as you can see, carrier and a few of these,
Vanguard.
yeah, those other Vanguards there. We're within guns range now. All right, so ideally we want to spool up our engines and be at full speed by the time we hit them. Preferably pointed at a gate. That way we can make a quick escape. So I'll wait until our travel drive is fully spooled up. Maybe we can shoot in between the carrier and the destroyers here. I'm just waiting for the go. Hopefully he will come to a complete stop in our guns range. There we go, picking up speed. Opening full salvo. And go, 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 go.
Incoming missile.
Hopefully we don't get hit. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up.
How unfortunate for him, but sadly, he stood in the way of something great. Let's sit back for a while and let Kermankenslike get to work.
Yeah, Dal, I'm trying to get away here. Yeah, let's get through this gate.
Sacred relic.
I don't know where Sacred Relic goes, but we are going to be running at full tilt here. All right, bumping through Sacred Relic. Let's go.
Entering system. Sacred relic.
And we've actually never been here before. It's Paranid. Now, I don't know if maybe we can find an exit gate through here, or if we can sneak by and as the carrier group jumps in, we can just shoot right back past them and then get home. That's going to be one of my goals here. And it would certainly be nice if we could hide behind one of these stations. But it's also God Realm, so I don't think they would help us in the least bit. Yeah, they're still on my tail, but I do see a gate here. I don't know where this goes, but we are going to continue to run. Of course it's inactive, but maybe if we take the wide turn, we can head back to Paranid space and then start our trip back to Argon Prime. All right, still hauling the mail, getting ready to jump into Pious Miss, and I believe it will be the left side gate from the highway to get us back closer to Argon space. If one thing, this allowed my carrier group to get back to Argon Prime and by my shipyard safely. I actually don't think I put any turrets on my shipyard, so this may be interesting if they follow me all the way home. All right, hard left turn, don't want to lose any bit of speed, as much as we can, however. Although part of me, I'm not sure if there is a gate in this direction, but it would be nice to use that gate and just keep on going. I'm hoping if I make another jump without them catching me, they won't know which direction I went. I don't know if that's a thing, but we're going to give it a try. All right, here's the jump to Pontifex's claim. And I was not spotted in this sector. No one came up in sensor range, so I'm hoping after this jump and then the next jump is fairly quick. It's this hard right turn to the next gate. I'm hoping that we can get through this gate without causing too much of a shakeup and get to
Gate. Holy Vision.
Holy Vision. All right, jump through Holy Vision.
Entering system. Holy Vision.
And then a jump to True Sight. And we shouldn't be too far away from Argon Prime. And one thing I'm noticing in True Sight is I have a few miners in this sector as well. So if that carrier group sees my entire faction as an enemy, I would hate to see these miners get hit. But they haven't seen me come in here yet. So I think I've lost them, but I'm going to still keep the metal to the pedal and the thingy to the floor until we get to Argon Prime and catch up back to our carrier fleet.
Entering system. True Sight.
And luckily, True Sight is basically a straightaway from gate to gate, so we didn't even have to slow down or really change directions. We'll go through second contact. Only one more jump to go until we're home. All right, Victory just arrived, and we are in second contact. A lot of asteroids, but we do have a straight shot here to get to the gate. So, without further ado and delay, let's get back home.
Outsider,
Oh, it's Kremenkenslot.
is this transmitter operational? Or did some fool forget to configure it again?
I am very surprised at you.
Silence, creature! Your immediate presence is required in our headquarters, follower.
Oh, yeah? Well, we're here at Argon Prime now.
Argon Prime.
All right, I don't know if that's going to involve bringing the entire carrier group over. But one thing about it, I think we're okay. We'll let Miss Tanaka take over here. And, yeah, we'll take one last look and see how our Tharkus Cascade stations are doing, as well as read our email. All right, Amazon is bringing in all the necessary requirements for our shield components, just advanced electronics to go after that. So it looks like our build might be done. And looking at the station, yeah, no one has brought any smart chips, unfortunately, but we do have some drones on the way. So let's go ahead and reset our funds, make sure that we accept all estimates there. Up to 75 million, that's what I'm talking about. We also have a message to read. Kremenkenslot's mediators are worth every single credit you spent on them. The God Realm of the Paranid and the Holy Order of the Pontifex have agreed to a ceasefire. They still don't like each other, but at least the fighting has stopped now. Awesome, mark all as read. And next time, I believe we are paying a visit to Kremenkenslot in second contact. Just down the road. Oh, at Grand Exchange. Well, that's going to be easy. I think he is at the Research HQ, so we'll just teleport on over to kick off the next vlog. In the meantime, what I'll do is I will also start building some replacement fighters for the Victory group here. We actually have 41 fighters. Okay, that's cool, but we do need more medium ships, that is for sure. So we will work on that, as well as continue to build up our Tharkus Cascade stations. Once we get these two fully up and running, let me take a look at that. So they need smart chips as well. No drones, but yeah, the other station was looking good. We also need to take out that solar power plant as well. Yeah, we need to get some smart chips in. But we do have 27 cargo drones, 25 repair drones. We need to get more defense drones in. That is for sure. But, yeah, a productive episode. The Holy Order and the God Realm are now ceased fire. So, yeah, I can't argue with that. But I'll take it from here, Miss Tanaka. We will see you in the next vlog, where we will see what old Kremenkin Slat has to say. See ya.